Go.
Hello Blogineers, we are at Death Valley National Park and we're going to show you the fun things you can do here.
Go.
Hello Blogineers, this is part 1 to our series of...
Alpha series.
Okay. Hello Blogineers, this is part 1 of our series to Death Valley National Park and we're going to show you the fun things you can do here.
Alright, one more. We don't move around so much. Part 2?
Then I'll do that one again.
Okay, sure.
Hello Blogineers, this is part 1 of our series to Death Valley National Park and we are going to show you the fun things you can do here. Okay, and hello Blogineers, this is part 2 of our series to Death Valley National Park and we are going to show you the fun things you can do here.
Hospitalized and provide as COVID positive. Currently in our hospital system, ICU's tracking 3,600.
Cancer, and he's not going to take it. I'm not going to challenge his immune system. You know, let him all be an experiment if you want to, and let the breeding cats go ahead and take it. Martha?
Oh, I see the toll. Put your phone away.
Taking care of people, and not minor things, including one during a delayed Trans-Pacific flight from...
And go. Our first stop.
Our first stop is Furnace Creek Visitor Center. And then,
Where?
Okay, yeah.
Which is, and then till
Oh,
the,
yes,
the,
okay,
the
okay.
records for. Okay.
our first stop is Furnace Creek Visitor Center. Over here shows that our elevation is 190 feet below sea level. And the temperature is currently 51 degrees Fahrenheit. But in the summer, this would read like over 100 or something. Now, Death Valley holds three records. The lowest point, which is at Badwater.
3 records for national park.
Okay. Now, Death Valley holds 3 records for national parks. The lowest point in North America is Badwater Basin. We'll be going there in a bit. It's also the driest national park, and the hottest temperature was recorded here at Furnace Creek, probably on this thermometer. It was like 136 degrees or something.
51 Fahrenheit. It went up blood.
1, 2, 3, cheese.
It's really cold in here. Yeah. You're going up. All right. Can you?
No.
I promise. We'll say it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I promise to have fun in the park. Not even that. All right. Well.
It's green, right?
Yes, Western region.
Hopefully we don't fill it up all this time, since we have it all in this book.
So I'm going to...
This is our
wait,
first
hold on,
time
hold on.
touching this
Wait.
book.
So we got a national park passport, and we bought the national park sticker for Death Valley.
Since our other passport got all filled up.
Yeah. And now I'm going to stick the sticker in the western region, which is
Great.
Hawaii, California, Nevada, and Arizona.
Which is just all that. They have...
Oh wait, in the past, hold on, can I see this one?
Yeah.
There we go. There, and then we're going to put one of those stamp thingies there. Like, try not to like overlap it with the sticker. Thank you.
So we got that national park pass.
No, we didn't. Alright, and go.
While you're here, we recommend purchasing a National Park Annual Pass, which grants you unlimited access to any national park for a whole year, and it only costs $80 per family or per car. And it's a great way to support the national parks when It's a great way to support the national parks, and it's affordable. Wait, what?
Oh, and then if you're a fourth grader, you
Okay.
can-
It's a great way to support the national parks, and it's affordable. And if you're a fourth grader, you get this for free.
all this, but
Yeah, I know I
Yeah, he did. 130.
okay. Yeah, and go.
Our first stop is the
Oh,
Borax.
no, our next, because we stop at
yeah.
the.
Oh, yeah. Next, we're checking out the Borax Museum, which is outdoors. Ow. Hey, look at this bridge. Look at this bridge. What a bridge. Why is it red?
How come there's numbers? 58, 62.
Oh, there's the train.
Oh, it has a number 2.
Wait, so what is this place about?
There's a 4.
This is borax? Oh, they use this to mine borax. Huh.
42.
Okay, and go.
In the late 1800s, they mined borax here at Death Valley, and it was known as white gold. Today, it's still used in detergents. In detergents, or as
In this area.
Okay.
Or to borax is.
Today, borax is still used as a detergent, and all these equipments that you see were used in the mining process. There's so many wheels. Oh, this is like a classic mining cart.
This is class
Is there a
46.
map that shows the number, what they are?
Ew, stinks.
There's a sign here that talks about that locomotive. And basically, whoa, it weighs 60 tons. So, wait, hold on, I'll do that again. Okay. There's a sign here that talks about that train locomotive. And apparently it weighs 60 tons. It burned oil and it carried borax through Death Valley, I guess, to deliver to people. But the railway was abandoned in 1931, so then this locomotive was donated to the museum.
Okay, and go.
Oh, okay. Brother just found a sheet over there, which basically tells us what all the equipments are. So you'll see that each equipment is labeled with a number, such as 46, and then you can find that number on this sheet, and it tells you what that tool or equipment or thing was used for.
1, 2, 3, say choo choo. Say choo choo. Oh, and go.
I'm not going to read to you everything from this sheet because it'll take a long time. But this cool looking wagon, I wish we could put Camel on it, is labeled as 42. And 42 says that this thing was used by the Borax King for transportation around his Death Valley properties in the 1880s. So apparently there was a Borax King.
Over here is 58, 59, and right next to it, 60.
Okay, so the 59 is the conveyor. It collected the ore scooped up by the mucking machine and lifted it into the ore car for transportation to the surface. So this thing collected ore. And then number 60 is the homemade mucking machine. Replace the need to manually shovel ore into the ore cars.
Okay, what's 58?
What is a mucking machine?
What's 58?
Huh? 58? 58 is the side dump ore car. It carried ore from the mine workings underground to the ore buns on the surface. So underground to the surface.
Oh.
Railroad.
Oh.
This is the last one we're gonna highlight.
Okay, sure.
Okay. All right, last one we're gonna highlight is number 6. This kind of looks like the Huff and Puff at Knott's Berry Farm. So this is the railroad crew car, used for transporting members of section crews who did track inspection on the railroad from 1904 to 1940. So crew members rode on this thing that doesn't look too sturdy. I don't know, it doesn't look too sturdy. It's just made of wood. No, Borax is not the guy. Come on, let's go.
Mm-hmm. All right, and go.
Here is a really cool looking resort. I think it's Spanish themed. It's right outside the Borax Museum nearby Furnace Creek, but unfortunately it's closed due to the pandemic.
It does look pretty cool.
Hey, look, you dropped it and you.
1, 2, 3, cheese. And go.
Our next stop is Harmony Borax Works, and I'm pretty sure this is a 1/4 mile loop. You can actually see the entire loop from the parking lot here.
Okay. And go.
This site, Harmony Borax Works, was one of the first borax operations in Death Valley. And again, borax is known as white gold because it was very profitable here.
In the ears.
And the mining here took place from the years 1883 to 1888.
All right, and go.
So over here is, I think, something that maybe borax. I don't know. And it looks like a train, but no.
Yeah.
Okay, and go.
This borax refining plant was built by William T. Coleman in 1882 because the borax was found at the nearby salt flats. I'll show you in a bit. But basically, instead of carrying the borax 165 miles across the desert, they just built the refining plant here to make it easier to refine the borax. Wait, no, hold on. I'm out of breath. Okay. But instead of carrying the borax 165 miles across the desert to the railroad, they made it easier by building the plant here to refine the borax.
Salt. They both are white. The little thing.
Nelly, do you want to talk for the camera?
And go.
Over there are the salt flats. Over there are
No,
the,
you can say that white thing's in there.
Over there's fine, yeah.
All right.
over there are the salt flats where they find borax.
They received $1.30.
All right, and go.
So, Chinese laborers recruited from San Francisco scraped the borax off the salt flats, and they earned $1.30 per day. $1.30. That's really not a lot. Hey, look. These are all the other borax places. Eagle Borax Works, Amarosa Borax Works, Granite Wells. There's the map. For more than a century, the 20 meal team has been... Wait, no, not done.
And go.
These carts are probably where the borax was placed in, and they used 20 mule teams, so 20 mules, to carry this heavy borax across the desert. What's this? And lastly, there's an illustration here that shows you how they refined the borax. Okay, on to our next destination.
Oh, I get the train shadow, that's why. 1, 2, 3, cheese!